Alright, hello everyone and welcome to another video. We're back on Need for Speed Payback with another build as usual. And today I have the Volvo 242 DL. Now this is interesting because I've already done a build on this car before. But it was a nice clean build, nice simple build. It wasn't too powerful. I had literally just found the car, brought it into my garage and I started doing some building to it. I want to see what we can do to it. This time though, I wanted to see what this car was like as a drift spec. I did ask people if this was front or rear wheel drive in that video, and if it was going to be a rear wheel drive and I was able to buy it for drifting, I really wanted to see or turn this car into a drift car just to see what it's like. And it's pretty interesting. The specs on it are pretty crazy right now. I have carbon and outlaw parts on it. It's like I don't really care for it. I just wanted to have the specs a lot higher up than what they were before, so that's pretty much where I am now with this. It's very easy to get those parts for some reason. I just managed to get them really quickly. Now, since my previous build was nice and clean, very stock-ish looking. Is there a plane about to crash in my house? I don't know if you guys can hear that. Anyway, back to the car. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this into something a little bit more, let's say, different. A little bit more crazy. I'll say that. It's a little bit more crazy. Alright, let's have a look and see what sort of things we can do to this thing. This needs to be turned into a drift car. This needs to be turned into a drift car. I don't know what splitter can I put on the front? I mean, it just looks as like it's part of the front. I'm not gonna put this one on. This is really nice. Obviously, I had this one before on. Well, I'm gonna put a big skirt around the sides of it. So I'm probably just gonna choose something like that. What about the headlights? Can we change anything for the headlights? Oh, we can change the color of them. Let's go with some yellow. This is nice and old. It should look good as having yellow headlights. Wider arches, of course. I'll put these on. I'll put these on. I never really put these type of arches on my cars anyway, so that rear end just changes completely. It just changes to a BMW E30. Like the whole rear end. That's just funny. Anyway, I'm gonna put this this side on it. What's with the trunk lid? Can we change that? Nope, that just changes to that. Rear bumper. Change to something that looks kind of like the front. Diffuser. Again, I'm just gonna add it just because it adds a little skirt around it. I don't know how I feel about that rear bumper. It just doesn't really match it too well. We got some darker taillights. For wings, I love this wing so much. It looks so good. It's such a cool looking wing. Alright, anyway, let's have a look at some more things here. What do we have? I love that little Hakusuka style wing, and then obviously we have this wing, which is just so reminiscent of an E30 BMW or an R32 Skyline. I mean, like, I see that on both of those cars. Anyway, let's change to a nice big exhaust for this thing. Actually, just anything would do for it. I never go with like blast pipes or like anything like that, so I don't really want to anyway. That just sticks out a bit too much. I feel like that one's just right the way it looks. Anything else we can? Oh yeah, side skirts. We can add like a nice big skirt all the way around. And now I feel like I should be changing the wheels on this thing. I actually do like the mirrors on the hood. This is interesting looking. This is really interesting looking. I like it. I like it all the way around. It looks really good. Has the mud flaps and everything. All right, let's choose a set of wheels for. I think the Watanabe wheels would probably do this. Right, so I'm probably gonna choose those. Let's see if I can find them. But the Watanabe style wheels, I feel like suit this quite well. So I'm gonna choose these for the front. I'm probably gonna choose the same ones for the rear. I don't want to go with super dish for these. I feel like it'll suit it quite well with just the normal ones, not the ones that have a lot more dish. So I like these. I don't know. See, I kind of like these ones. These ones, I love the color on this as well. I just can't be bothered replicating it. I'm gonna go ahead and change this so they're slightly bigger as well in size, and the same with the front ones. Let's go ahead and change these so they're slightly bigger in size. I'm not gonna change anything else, I don't think. I'm happy with the way that looks. I actually do really like it in white as well. I feel like the white and the bronze on the wheels suits this car quite well. I don't know what's the deal with that rear bumper. The shadows on it just make it look like it's all smudged. I don't know how I feel about that. It just looks weird. I'm gonna go ahead and change the window tint. I'm gonna tint it a little bit, and then obviously with the roof, we can actually change it. Oh yeah, actually, let's do that. I like this. I really like this. For a drift car, this actually does look pretty damn good. For the stance on this thing, I mean, height obviously as low as it goes. Camber for the front, we can... Actually, I don't really want to. It honestly does look really good. The stance on this thing looks... It's pretty damn good. I'm gonna add some rear suspension on. We can go get this thing even lower than what it is now. And I actually do like it in white quite a lot. I don't really know if I want to change it to a different color. Obviously, the red one looked so beautiful on the other car. And honestly, even with these wheels, it actually does look very, very good. For the community, I feel like there's... Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like there's a lot of different types of designs for this thing that I can choose for it, but I honestly just don't care for it. I like it having, or being just one solid color. Like even this with the black roof, or the black pretty much top half of it, that looks pretty good. It matches all the way around. It looks pretty damn good, but I do want to keep it in white. I feel like in white, it just looks nice and clean. Alright, let's go ahead and drive this thing, and I also want to see how low I can get with it by turning off my engine and obviously lowering this fully with the air suspension in the bags. A lot of people keep asking me every time I put bags in the car, how do I lower it? Just turn off the engine. Press the left stick in on your controller and lower the car. That's pretty much it. That's all you have to do. It goes kind of low. It's not stupidly low, but it goes kind of low. It's not bad. I'm gonna take a nice little picture of it for... That does look pretty... Why are the wheels so thin? I hate that so much about this car. Why does it do that for some of these cars? I don't know why, it just makes your wheels so thin. Oh god, that just ruins the whole car for me. It looks really good from the side, but then it's completely ruined by the... You know, I didn't realize all my lights were on in the back. Also, this is super aggressive and fast. I'm just gonna say that now. I really don't like those taillights. It looks like all of them are on at the same time. I'm gonna change them to the other ones. I want to see what the other lights are like. I also kind of want to change the wheels, to be honest, to the other wheels. Why are these on? I don't know what these are, but they're completely black, so I'll change to those. Alright, let me have a look at these. The ones with the... It doesn't even change the... It doesn't change the width of the wheels. No, it doesn't change the width of the wheels. Nah, never mind. That's just broken. It's just the way the car is. That's so stupid. Look how thin the wheels are. It just it literally ruins the car. Because of it looking like that. It honestly, it completely ruins the car. Damn it. I hate that. Okay, what do these taillights look like though? There we go. They look much better. Alright, now let's see how good this thing actually is at this event. Listen to how angry it is. Jesus. Alright. Let's have a look and see how fast this thing is. Yes, I'll accept this challenge because it's easy to do. Alright, let's try to get a good amount of points here. Those wheels just still ruin it for me. I haven't driven this thing since I've put all of the level 18 parts on it. I just sort of bought them and I just used the trading cards and stuff like that to be able to get them. Or not trading cards, what are they called? Speed cards? I've used those and I traded them in. And I got pretty much the rest of the level 18 parts for it. So I haven't driven it since then. I think most of my parts were like 16 when I drove this last. It's good. It's pretty good. And this is a good thing about this car. It's that it's cheap, right, to buy, but you can turn it into a level 399, which is very, very worth it for what you can get out of it. For what you can get out of this car, it's definitely worth. I can't remember what car was I driving before, and I ended up doing a build on it, and I said it was a pretty good car to drive. Oh yeah, it was the C10 pickup truck, wasn't it? The Chevy C10. And I said it was pretty good, because I got like over 1 million points with it. I feel like this absolutely smashes over 1 million points. With ease. This smashes 1.2 million points with ease. So it's even better than the C10 truck. It's interesting how good these little cars are. Basically the cars that you wouldn't expect to be very, very good for drifting and stuff like that. So Like that C10 pickup truck, for example. Like, I wouldn't expect one of those things to be that good at drifting. And I don't know why I went to the event again, to be completely honest. But either way, I'm gonna outro the video here. That's gonna be it. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you have any other suggestions for future videos you guys want to see on the channel, especially for builds and stuff like that, let me know down in the comments on what sort of cars you want me to build and what specifications you want on them, or what class you want me to choose for them. And just don't tell me exactly how to build the cars. I've had a dude literally tell me exactly how to build a car. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna just choose the parts that you're gonna give me, or the parts that you're gonna tell me to use. It's just completely pointless then for me building the car exactly the way you tell me to do. I want to build the cars the way I want to, the way I feel like they look good, and that's the reason why I do most of these builds. I want to see what all the parts are that you can choose for all these cars, and pretty much what you can do to them, and what's the nicest part, in my opinion, to add to the cars. So that's pretty much why I kind of do these builds. They're entertaining for me to do, and a lot of people enjoy watching them. So I will continue to do these builds for as long as I possibly can. That was awful. That was terrible, terrible, terrible. Tried to stretch it out as much as I could. I messed it up. This thing is so good. This thing is such a good car to slide around with. I'm not like, I'm not exaggerating at all. It's just such a good car. Look at the amount of points I'm squeezing out. Look at the amount of points that I am squeezing out with this thing. That's stupid. 1.4 million points. That is a new record for me on how much I've done in the past on this event. I've broken a new record with this little Volvo. It's better than any other car that I've ever drifted with, apparently. It's stupid how many points I can get with it. It's very, very good. Highly, highly recommend building one for drifting. Anyway, that's gonna be it. Like I said, thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.